guys, welcome back to my channel. Whew. So this is the week 2 vlog. I wouldn't call it a vlog because I didn't really vlog this week. I just am gonna kind of update you guys. Today's Friday the 29th, so on Monday it'll be 2 weeks. So this past week I'll kind of just summarize how the week kind of went. So I talked to you guys Monday already. That's when I like wrapped up our 1 week. My 1 week post-op was on Monday. Tuesday I had my post-op appointment, and it was in the afternoon. We dropped off the kids with my parents, went, to the appointment, got there, and the receptionist was like, "Oh, that's weird. I have you guys for Friday." I was like, "Friday?" I was like, "Well, where did we get Tuesday from?" Like, I don't remember. Obviously, when we got this appointment, it was set up the day after my surgery, so I was a little out of it, whatever. So in the moment, I was like, okay, well, I guess we'll see you Friday. So we go back to the car, and I asked Rams, I'm like, hey, well, did they give you a card or like something? He's like, yeah, I put it in your bag. So sure enough, I looked in my bag, and it's in there, and it literally says Tuesday 1/26 at 3:15 p.m. So I tell him, I was like, hey, well, go back in there and go show her. So he goes back in there, he goes in there, and he like tells her, like, hey, like, this is the card we had, like, what the heck, He's like, well, she's like, oh, that's so weird, he's in surgery all day, like, I'm so sorry, whatever. And he's like, can we get something sooner, like, we can't make it Friday, whatever. So then she gives us an appointment for the next day at 8 in the morning. So if you guys don't know, I'm like a little over an hour from the place I got surgery. So it's, annoying. Like, you have to drive an hour, to just turn around and come back. So yeah, so that sucked. I was really looking forward that day to like at least getting one of my drains out, hopefully both. I wasn't draining like not even 25 cc's. It had to be like 30 or under to get them removed, so I was like sure I was gonna get them out. So then we left, obviously, and as far as how I was doing that day, I feel like I think that day on Tuesday was the first day like I made myself breakfast. I was like up a little more. I didn't like lay in bed as long as I usually did in the mornings, so I felt a little more like normal. Then the next day, woke up, got ready. My sister came over to watch the kids. We went to the appointment. And a little summary of the appointment, of the post-op. I did get one drain removed. He told us that my husband could remove the other one a couple of days later, that he just wants to make sure that, because he took out the one that was draining less. And that drain didn't, and actually he let my husband take it out so that way he could show him, because my husband is a nurse, but like he doesn't have, like, he's never had experience with like those kind of drains before, so he's like, oh yeah, I can show you, whatever. So he showed him, and so he actually took it out, and it did not hurt like at all. It just felt like weird and like a little bit of pressure, but like that was it. Yeah, we didn't really have like much to talk about at the appointment. Basically, now it's just like making sure my scars heal and just kind of letting them air out. They're not like open or anything, so he just wants them to heal, and then I can probably start putting some bio oil on them or like anything like that. But like obviously I don't want to do that until they're all the way healed. So that's all that we're pretty much worried about now. He said that like I'm standing up pretty straight, and that all my incisions look good, and everything looks like it's healing, and I look like I'm doing great, whatever. So yeah, so just kind of like take it at your own pace, like take it easy. There's gonna be times where you feel energetic, but remember your body is still healing, so allow yourself to sit down and take a breather and lay back. So it's more comfortable for me to like lean back like this, obviously because of the incision and stuff. I can sit upright, and I am standing up pretty upright. I want to say like 90%, but I do still have like a pull. Like obviously like the muscles are tight because they stitch them up. They like cut everything, and then they like stitch them up, and so everything's a little bit like tighter like this. So there are times where I feel a little bit better and I'm upright a little more, and there's times where I need to like hunch over just a little bit. So yeah, I want to say I'm like 85-90%, you know, good as far as standing up. And I'm eating like normally. I'm just drinking more protein. Like I'm having a protein shake every day, and I'm also drinking an Ensure every day. At least every other day I'll have my green juice. And I just try to, you know, obviously I'm not doing a lot of like work, like as far as working out or like even picking up the house or like, you know, with the kids, whatever. My husband's still home. So you know, I'm not super hungry anyways. My doctor did say, you know, the only thing you just want to be careful with is your abs. Your abs is what is super fragile and stuff. So you want to have a good mixture of like walking, you know, around and stuff, and also sitting and resting. So, you know, it's having a good mixture of both. And then when we came back, I made myself food. Ramses took the kids to the park. Like, I can stay home by myself. I've already, you know, been here with the kids a little bit by myself. Like, Ramses went to go get groceries, and I was here. Well, it's not really the kids, it's the baby. I have carried Mavis a couple of times, but like just for short spurts, and also when she's a little higher, like elevated. Like I'll have one of the girls like pick her up for me like halfway, and then I'll grab her from there. Or like if she wakes up from her nap, I have got her like once or twice where she's like standing on her bed, and then I'll just kind of barely like bend and like pick her up, and I'll just carry her, bring her to my room and put her on my bed, you know, kind of thing. So I'm not like carrying her around. So as far as me, my only complaints is like, yeah, I have a little bit of back pain, like depending on how active I am, but it's more like soreness. Right now I'm just dealing with like my body is like losing, obviously it's numbness. So I'm starting to feel like my stomach more, and my sides more, and my boobs more, and I just feel more sensitive. Like my skin just feels like more like, you know, sensitive to the touch, and that I just feel more like bruised, you know. And I was probably like the same amount, but like, you know, when I put my clothes on, or when I'm like, you know, touching my stomach and stuff. So I'm still I'm not taking any Percocet anymore, or anything at all. All I'm taking is ibuprofen. So I do forget to take the ibuprofen, but I do want to keep taking it like on a schedule, just to help with the inflammation and stuff as well. And also right now, all as far as my incisions healing, but also I want to keep compression on my body, because you do like retain a lot of fluid, and you know that's dangerous after a surgery like this. So you want to make sure you are keeping your areas that you got lipoed or tummy, you know, your tummy tuck or whatever, compressed with a compression garment. So I've been wearing my faja. So I ordered one in a large, because that's what size I am. And I was like, well, you know, before I had the surgery, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna be a little smaller. So, but no, it like would not like it. It would if I didn't have an incision and like, you know, sensitive skin and abs and stuff, to where like it could compress like real tight, you know, like a normal person would want. But right now, since I'm so sensitive, like my incision is so like, you know, it's fresh, my abs are still healing, like everything. You want to have compression, but you don't want it to restrict any blood flow. Like you need blood flow to your areas for it to heal. So you don't want to have anything too tight where, you know, you're going to constrict any blood flow. So that one would have definitely like been way too tight. So I ordered another one, and it literally came yesterday in the morning. So I took a shower, I put it on, and it fits a lot better. I do have to like modify it a little bit, because it has like clasps and a zipper. So I do use like the lipofoam on the front, you know, so it's a little more comfortable, stuff like that. But right now I'm just wearing it with nothing, without the lipofoam. I'm just wearing it like clasped. But I did like open it right now, because I was like, kind of hurt my skin. Like I said, my skin's just a little sensitive, so like I was just giving my skin at the top right here like a little break. I just like opened it a little, but I am still swollen. Ugh. And then I'm still wearing like my front open bras. My boobs, they just feel a little numb, a little like hard. I swear it feels like I got freaking implants, because like they feel super hard. So I didn't get really any instructions to do anything with my boobs, just, you know, let them be, let the incisions heal. But yeah, I do notice that I have like, you know, hard areas. And then my doctor does send off like a part of your breast tissue for biopsy, just in case, like for any cancer. And he did tell me that everything came back, you know, negative. So that was good. I think that's it. So then yesterday I cleaned the kitchen for the first time. Like at the end of the day, you know, like I cleaned the family room, the kitchen, I put the dishwasher stuff in there, I turned on the vacuum. The only hard part, like walking around and putting things away, it's fine. Like I don't, you know, I'm good. It's just the bending over and picking things up. So I have to kind of like kick things around and kind of put things in like one spot so I can just bend down one time, put everything like on the couch or on a chair or whatever. And then that way I can like, you know, put everything away a little easier. So, you know, just modifying, realizing that you're still healing, but also, you know, giving yourself a chance to, you know, kind of go back to normal a little bit. So I'm glad, you know, I'm grateful that I'm still going to be home. Yeah, my husband starts work on Monday, so he's only going to be off today and then Saturday, Sunday. So I'm like totally going to milk these last couple of days of as much rest as I can. But, you know, he talked to me. He's like, you know, I know I'm going to go back to work. And then he's also starting his clinicals because he is in school. So he's also starting his clinicals this week coming up. So he's literally going to have like no days off. So he told me, he's like, you know, don't worry about the house. He's like, if you need to order food, if you need to wait till I get home for me to help you with something, with, you know, whatever, he's like, it's okay. Like, you know, if you need to call your mom, your sister, like ask for help, you know, you're not expected to go back to 100% just because I have to go back to work. All I keep thinking is like, I'm just grateful I get to be home, because I know some people have to go back to work, and, you know, being on your feet or even like sitting in an office, you know, yeah, it's like not, you know, anything strenuous, but, you know, at least when I'm home, you know, the baby naps 2 times a day, and, you know, the kids are so helpful, so easy. We have one more this next week coming up when he goes back to work. We don't have school still. It's our last like week of no school. So I'm definitely going to, you know, make them their meals and have them help me clean up, and, you know, do, honestly, I'm going to try this week to just do the bare minimum. And then I need to sit like this, essentially lay like this. And, you know, I'm not going to be able to pick up my room every day. I'm not going to be able to clean up every day and do, you know, things that I usually do. So that's just my plan, to just like give myself this last week coming up to, you know, obviously take care of the kids, but, you know, take care of myself. I have to take care of myself. I don't want anything, you know, to come of this that makes things worse. I don't want, you know, to hurt myself. So but yeah, so today's Friday. I did wake up like a little more sore than usual, but I told Rams, I was like, I think it's because I just need to stay on my like ibuprofen. Like I don't take it like every 4 to 6 hours. I just take it like maybe twice a day. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do that, giving myself a good balance of being up and down. Because even yesterday we went to buy some EGs, and then we went to the park. We took the kids to the park, and I sat on the little it was like a little table. Like, you know, when you sit on those, they have no back support, so you're just like this. And in the moment, like, I'm fine. I feel fine. It doesn't, nothing hurts me, nothing. But then when I like get up and I walk, my muscles feel tight. Like I feel like this. So when I walk, I feel like I have to walk a little hunched over, because I had been sitting there in that position for so long that my muscles, you know, had kind of like, you know, gotten stuck there kind of thing. So that's when I do feel like I have to like be hunched over a little bit. I think that's how I would describe it, like when I'm in a certain position. But when I'm like this, I can get up on my own. I can go to the bathroom on my own. I took 2 showers already by myself. The first one, Ramses was like in here, and I told him, he's like, do you want me to help you? And I was like, no, let me see like how I feel. I was like, just be in here just in case I like need you. But no, I took like a whole shower by myself. The only thing is like to bend down to like dry my legs and stuff. I have to like put my leg up and like kind of like dry it. You know, just bending down is like hard, but I can like wash my hair, and I'm just careful. Like I just hold on to the side, and, you know, I kind of lean with my body like on the side when I need to like look up, and I'm not like, you know, just take it slow and easy and go at your own pace. But yeah, I didn't wash my hair today actually, but I just took a body shower. But today was my second shower. I can walk around and like kind of be without my binder, without feeling all freaking lightheaded and like I'm gonna pass out like the first week. So yeah, this week I've definitely been more independent. Like the last half of the first week was definitely like a turning point as well. But like now it's just kind of like making sure I'm resting, but also, you know, I'm feeling back like to myself a little bit. I'm getting ready. I did my makeup a couple of times this week already. So it's nice. It's been really nice. So yeah, so I'm not gonna end it here. I'm going to let the rest of the weekend pan out, and I will update you guys like tomorrow or Sunday, and see if there's anything else I want to like fill you guys in on. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Hey guys, so I just wanted to close out this video with a few last things that I forgot to mention. I have lost 8 pounds so far since day of surgery. So day of surgery I weighed 160. Right before I went into surgery, they weigh you for the anesthesia to get the measurements right. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but and then about I want to say a couple of days after I was home, I weighed myself just because I was curious. I think when I took my first shower, I think I was like 3 days post-op, and I weighed exactly the same. So then I think I was about like a week. It was like that weekend right before I turned a week post-op. So let's just say a week post-op because it was like a day before I was a week. I was 154, which is wild because that's, you know, 6 pounds. And I was telling Ramses, I'm like, wow, that's crazy. Like I guess, yeah, you know, I expected to lose some weight. Obviously I got skin removed and fat removed and like whatever. I didn't get implants or anything, so that makes sense. And then I was sure like the second week, once I got my drains out, I was sure that I was going to probably gain a pound or 2 back, you know, because I would be retaining a little more fluid than usual since I didn't have drains to, you know, drain out the fluid and stuff. So I weighed myself. I want to say what's today. Today's Monday, so I'm officially 2 weeks today. I think I weighed myself like on Thursday. I want to say I was like a week and a half post-op, and I was down another 2 pounds. I was 152. So I was like, what the heck? And yeah, I've been eating a little bit less. I've been eating a lot cleaner, having more protein shakes and stuff. I've been drinking more Ensures. Just protein's just really good for healing and stuff. So I've been doing that. But, you know, still I've been, you know, I haven't been working out at all. I haven't been doing anything strenuous. So it's just crazy, like, to me. If you guys have been following me for a while and you guys remember, like, when I got my OD removed and all that stuff because I thought it wasn't letting me lose weight, and all the struggles that I've gone through these past few years trying to, you know, lose the baby weight after the kids and stuff. It's crazy to just see, like, you know, pounds coming off. I got to the point where, like, the scale doesn't really affect me anymore as far as like my motivation goes, like my exercise. It's nice to see, you know, the some pounds falling off, but at the same time, you know, it doesn't define, you know, my experience of like, oh yeah, I'm like losing a lot of weight, you know, whatever. You know, I've kind of like come to terms with that, but it's nice to like see some change there on the scale. And then what else? So on one side of my incision, I've been struggling with the healing of it. Like, it's healed and stuff, but it's just, it looks a little different than the other one, the other sides and stuff. So my scar is like really long. I'll insert a picture here of how my scar looks. So I have wide hips, like I have like a butt and hips and stuff. So like mine isn't just like this. Mine goes like, as you can see right here in the picture, it goes like from hip and then down towards like the very top of my pubic bone and then up towards my other hip. So I can't really sleep on my side fully. It still kind of, you know, bothers me. But I think I messed up because the past few nights I've been sleeping without any support for my legs. So my legs have been kind of like straight at night. And I think I like slightly kind of stretched my incision on one side, the side that like was healing a little bit slower. That happened, right? So then we had noticed that it was a little weird. We sent a picture to my doctor. He said it looked totally fine to just put some antibacterial like cream or whatever on it and just, you know, watch it or whatever, make sure it doesn't cause pain. And then yesterday in the morning, I woke up because I sleep with my binder on. During the day, I usually wear a faja or like compression shorts with like my foam inside and stuff. But at night, I wear my binder. I just feel like it's easier. And it rides up so much that like in the morning I wake up and it's like all the way up to my boobs, you know? And my incision is so low. And then I feel like because my hips and my hip to like waist ratio is so different that, you know, it pushes my hips, like essentially push it up, you know, towards my torso and my, you know, waist. So it rides up a lot. So my incision is often exposed by the time I wake up in the morning. Not exposed, but like it's not covered or compressed, you know, pretty much. And yesterday in the morning I woke up and like literally the whole area of my incision was just like swollen. Like it was crazy. Like my upper stomach and everything, my sides, everything looked nice and like fine. And just literally it was all bulging like around my incision. So yeah, I'm not gonna wear that anymore. I'm just gonna wear you know, compression stuff to sleep too now. But because of that, last night, that was yesterday in the morning, and then by the time we went to bed last night, I put my binder on and I figured, oh, I'll put it on and I'll just put it really low, like way lower than usual, and not really worry about my like waist area. And I had Ramses like help me and stuff. So I was like in bed and I went to like pull it down a little bit, and at, you know, like when you pull something down, you put your hand like this, like in your pants, you know, and I like on the top of my hand, which was my pants, I felt like something wet, and I was like, what the heck? And I look, and like it was like some wetness, and I was like, hey, I don't know if it's bleeding or if it's like fluid, whatever. So Ramses checked it out, and yeah, it was just like some fluid coming out of like that spot where it was like healing weird, and I think I like stretched it a bit from like how I was sleeping and stuff. So he like patched it up and like, you know, cleaned it up and everything. And then this morning, he said it looked a lot better, and like we changed the thing on it and stuff because it did leak. And I figure it leaked because of all the fluid that had built up like kind of around my incision, and then plus, you know, that little part was like kind of like open a little, so it like needed somewhere to go, so it like found any little spot. So yeah, we're now like just keeping an eye on it. My doctor said it's fine as long as it doesn't cause pain or it's not getting worse. It's actually getting better now. So yeah, today my husband went back to work. It was his first day back. He was off for 2 weeks, so it's been pretty good. My sister's coming to help me like Mondays and Wednesdays. She's a little limited because she does have class in the middle of the day, but she came, helped me out and stuff, so she's already gone. Mavis is gonna take her nap in about an hour and a half, and they're just playing over there. That's why I was like, oh, it's a good time for me to you know, wrap up this second week recap. But yeah, basically recapping the second week, I felt a lot better. I was just a lot more independent and, you know, being able to get up, make myself food, go to the restroom, like get up and down and like change my clothes. And, you know, I was pretty much just on my own. I just needed help, you know, with the kids and, you know, cleaning up and stuff like that. So it was nice having my husband here the second week. If you have older kids, I would say like by the time you're on the second week, you should be okay. Ma'am, please don't break that. So anyways, that's my experience at least. And then I got my drains out. I got one out on Wednesday, and then Ramses took the other one out over the weekend. And my doctor said that that was fine since we do live like an hour away. My abs are getting stronger every day. I feel really good when I'm getting up, sitting down, you know, certain things. But still, I have to remind myself to rest. I can't do too much. I will start to feel like little kind of like when you run and then you start feeling like little air bubbles in your stomach and it kind of like hurts kind of thing. Like that's how I feel that's how I feel like if I'm like doing too much. A lot of it is just like the bending over. If I'm standing, I can stand, clean up, make food, like do things. I'm pretty upright, so my back pain isn't too bad. So that's good. And then with the baby, I'm just like being cautious about holding her. I just like get her up on a chair, and then I'll pick her up for a second, or I'll sit her on the counter while I'm doing something. The girls help me a lot, you know, they'll like pick her up like halfway and then I can pick her up. But she's been really good. I'm just trying to watch what I eat and using like compression garments right now. Like the thing that works best for me is, let me show you guys, is these compression shorts, and they're very long, so I fold them down. It gives me even more compression. And then this is the lipofoam, and I just have it pulled down all the way over my incision. So my incision is like really low right here, and then it kind of goes up this way. So that's why like it's kind of hard to just get the right situation to make sure it's covered and I have enough compression. So yeah, you guys should see my like room. I have just like full body compression garments, shorts, like just half, like all kinds of large, extra large, extra large, like all kinds of sizes, and I'm still like working through that. Right now the shorts and the lipofoam is like the simplest form for me. My doctor did say he would give me a faja when I went for my checkup, not next week but the week after, so I would be about a month post-op at that point. But I just got my own, and it's better as far as my swelling goes. Obviously he wants me to protect my abs and not, you know, strain or anything, so I'm definitely keeping that in mind. That's why I was trying to give the binder a chance and stuff, but just the way my body's set up, that binder is just too short. I think maybe if it was longer, it would be better. I don't know, but it just like rides up too much and it irritates I even put a shirt under the binder. You know, I've tried multiple ways, and like it just leaves my incision too exposed, and it doesn't provide enough compression for my incision area. You know, my hips push it up and stuff, so it's too much. But yeah, and then also lastly, I want to talk about like a win this week. I had ordered like this it's like a little jumpsuit, like not jumpsuit, but it's like a hoodie, and then it had the matching like sweatpants, and it's like, I'll put some pictures in here, and it has like it's like an army green color. But I ordered that like a year ago, like around Christmas in 2019, I think. I'm pretty sure it's from Fashion Nova. The sweatshirt is like, it's not cropped, but it's just on the shorter side. Like it's not like an oversized like sweatshirt. It's like a fitted one where it's goes to like maybe like your belly button area, like maybe right under your belly button. And you know, I had freaking humongous boobs, and then my boobs were super like low since having the kids and stuff. So I could never get them like very high up and perky. They were just like too much, too heavy, like too much going on. And so when I tried it on, like literally like my boobs just took up the whole sweatshirt, you know, and it was like, okay, fine, whatever. It was tight, but like it fit. But then, you know, I would put on the pants, and then like I would have the muffin top, because the sweatshirt only went to like, you know, like right here. So like this whole bottom part like would be all like, I just did not like how it looked on me, or like I just didn't feel comfortable in it. But I wore it, when did I wear it? I think I wore it like on Friday, around Saturday. Yeah, it was on Saturday, and it fits me so good. I wore a faja that I have, so but yeah, and it fit me so good, and I just felt like, wow, like this is crazy. I'm still swollen, I still have a long way to go, but it gave me such a confidence booster, and it just reminded me of like why I did this. I just wanted to feel normal, more comfortable, like in my skin and my clothes. So, you know, it's a slow process. The recovery process is definitely slow. It has its ups and downs for sure. So yeah, I just got to keep reminding myself to be active, but also, you know, take it easy. I'm still healing. You know, I'm taking advantage of this whole 6 weeks that I'm not going to be worrying about working out. I'm not going to be worrying about anything like that. I'm going to be walking, taking care of my kids, taking care of my house, and, you know, taking care of myself. So I'm in that mindset of like, I need to do this for myself, not only the surgery, but, you know, the recovery part. I need to be mindful that, yes, I'm going to get a little stir crazy, not being able to work out, especially like in the next few weeks, once I feel even more back to normal, when I feel even better. I have to remind myself, like, my ab separation was, you know, bad. I had a 3-finger ab separation. My doctor said, you know, he tightened it up, he stitched it up, tightened it up as best as he could. So I'm just reminding myself that, like, once I start working out again, and once I feel you know, back to being able to be active again, it's gonna be even better than before, just because I'm going to be recovered. My back's not going to hurt as much. My abs are going to be able to do more and stuff while I recover them through exercise as well. So yeah, just lots to think about. It's a mental game for sure. It's a mental processing situation where you have to just remind yourself that this is not the end. Also, like, you look at your body now and it's not, like, your body's not going to look like what you think. It's gonna probably look worse before it looks better, and that's just normal. Your body went through a huge traumatic experience, and it's figuring out how to recover and just be back to normal. So have patience. You know, if you are gonna do this and you know that you've gone through months, years, a body that you feel is not your own, and you want to get this done so you can feel better about yourself. If you went through all those years feeling that way, being patient for you to finally get this surgery, you can take a few months to 6 months to fully recover said body, new body. Yeah, you're paying good money for that body, so you better take care of it and fully heal. I'm not trying to go back under. I'm not trying to get any revisions or anything. And, that could happen. So take care of yourself, 100%. Take care of yourself. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I think I'm going to vlog this week. That way I'll have a little more content as opposed to just me like talking. This week went by like pretty quickly. As soon as like I started feeling better, I was just like, go, go, go. So and my husband was here this last week as well, so it was kind of nice. We had a lot of fun towards the end of the week once I was feeling a lot better, back to normal. So yeah, and we're like, well, it's your last weekend before you go back to work. And then he also starts his school this week, like his preceptors he has to go in. So we were like kind of we're staying up late and just like whatever. So yeah, back to the grind today. Hopefully you guys are enjoying these weekly updates. If you guys have any questions, leave them below. I will respond in the comments or on my Instagram. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, I also do some updates on there, and I do respond faster on Instagram. And that's it's Lily Vargas. But yeah, see you guys in my next video. Bye.